How do addictions form? Why do people get stuck in them? And how can you break an addiction to get out on the other side? Here's a really simple model. People in general try to move away from pain and move towards pleasure. So now you're stuck in addiction. What do? You have to flip the pain pleasure matrix on its head. You have to make using your addictive substance immediately massively painful. And you need to make moving out of your addiction immediately massively pleasurable. Let's look at the pain side. How can you increase the pain of using your drug of choice? If you've been in any addiction long enough, odds are high that you have caused problems in your life because of it. Maybe you broke promises or lied to somebody that you care about. Maybe you've broken trust, gotten yourself into financial trouble, destroyed your marriage, or allowed something else important to fall apart because you were in that avoidant state. The first step is to honestly open your eyes and look at the fallout that has happened and project that out. If I continue on this path, what else will fall apart? What else will I lose? If you visualize all that, imagine all that, or remember what has already happened, and you bring that all into the present moment, just sit in that and ask yourself, is this what I want? And I'm sure that you could admit by your own personal experience that using your drug of choice has not been as helpful as it once was. It might bring immediate relief to emotions when you're using, but then an hour later, the next day, how do you feel? Odds are pretty high that you're kicking yourself and telling yourself that you're broken, that you're weak, that you couldn't resist the temptation, that you're just not good enough. You're kicking yourself over and over and over again because you were using your drug of choice. Do you want that to continue to be a part of your life? That's all the pain side. Let's look at the pleasure side. What would life look like if you were entirely at peace with yourself? If people trusted you and you trusted yourself? If you didn't have a reason to constantly beat yourself up inside? If you loved yourself? If you felt closeness in your relationship with your wife without having anything in the background saying, yeah, but if she really knew X, Y, and Z. Imagine if all of that was gone and you just felt connection because you were actually connected. What if instead of reinforcing a pattern of avoidance, you start training yourself in a pattern of approaching problems, facing the challenges, learning, growing, developing, overcoming them? Imagine yourself going through that process and becoming more capable, stronger, more confident in yourself.